Hey everybody, this is Lindsay, otherwise known as Nails for Dummies, and this is my third attempt at filming this disastrous video. When I first started blogging, I had a really hard time figuring out how to paint my nails, and I know that sounds silly, but I was like, how do they get that so neat? So I just wanted to do a quick video to show you how I neatly paint my nails, and I start off with a base coat of OPI Nail Envy. I love that stuff. And then I'm going to be painting with a black. I'm going to use A. England Camelot. And the reason I'm going to use black is because it'll show up really well on camera. So first off, what I do is I brush off the entire back side of the brush. I don't need any polish back there. I'm not going to use it. And on the front, I brush off the very tip. I'll do that again just so you can see it. I brush off the entire back and then just a bit of the tip. Now this will depend on how runny your polish is. If you have a thicker polish, you won't need to do that. If you have a runnier one, you may want to brush it off a little more. So here goes. I set the brush a ways back from my cuticle and I push it down, and then I press it back a little bit towards my cuticle and then pull it. And the reason for that, the reason I press it towards my cuticle, is if I laid my brush down that close to my cuticle, I might run the risk of, getting black paint all over my cuticle. So I'd rather set it a ways back from the cuticle and then press it towards it. Okay, now you'll notice, of course, I got paint on my finger because I can never do it without. So I take this brush, and I got this at Kmart. It's by Posh is the company, and it actually came in a little kit to do your eyebrows. It came with like little stencils, but this brush is very stiff, and I really like that because I can like scrub in around the fingers, and it's gonna really remove the polish. You can see that it's very thin and it's angled. So I dip it in 100% pure acetone, and then I just set it at the base of my cuticle and run it against my skin, between the skin and the nail, and then I'll usually have to do, if it's for black polish, usually have to do it again. And if it takes you a second to clean up, big whoop. It looks so much nicer if you get all that polish off your cuticles. And this is only the first coat, so you might say, well, that doesn't look all that nice. Well, not yet. Now I'm going to go back, and I'd usually give it a little more time to dry than this, but I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the second coat. I just go to where the first one stopped and add some more polish. For some reason, the second coat is way easier to do than the first coat. I don't know why. It's like the magic coat. And I can usually get this polish to cover in one coat, but I wanted to show it in two coats just to show the whole process. You see I got polish all over my finger again. And this does take practice. It really does. The first few times I tried it, I was like, well, that didn't work. Mine didn't turn out as nice. Well, it's just a matter of practice. And I'm not as nice on my other hand. I don't paint well with my non-dominant hand. I'll be the first to admit that. But cleanup is everything, and take your time on cleanup. And you'll see that I have a big, huge gap there. That was not intentional. That's me getting a little too overzealous with my cleanup. So just take your time. And once you're done, you want to top off with a nice top coat. I love Sèche Vite. And with top coat, I just get a generous amount. And the reason I love Sèche is because it does not like run all over the place. It stays where you put it. So I love that. I don't have it running all over my finger. And it dries super fast. And then wrap your tips, which just means take the brush, put it against the tip, and just brush it that way. And I always go back in and clean up after top coat as well, because I get it on my fingers, and in photos that really shows up. So I just take off the excess top coat if I get it anywhere. Alright, I will hopefully see you soon for a video on sugar spun nails. Thanks a lot!